This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Florida Gators against the Florida State Seminoles. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. I did check in with Coach Summerall before the game. He has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With the freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
Makes the grab. It's Pryor. They bring him down after a short gain there. A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Linebacker's making some adjustments now. He keeps it on the design run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Jones. Caught near the goal line. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Gators. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Space ahead. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up fourth.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Jones. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a play.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Carter. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on 1st down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose.
He's got space. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the breaks it. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Pass broken up there. Nice play by the linebacker.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks through down the left sideline. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Touchdown, Knowles. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Jones. Good throw to the left. He makes the grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Jones. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And now the Gators will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still an 8-point lead. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Carter. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Design quarterback run. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. And the Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. retakes the field. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Here comes the pressure. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important third down play coming up. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He stabbed out of the air with one hand. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO, but Chris
sees an opening. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Great contested catch way downfield. He outfought the defender. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Seminoles. He barrels into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jones. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. He looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field. You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And the wideout goes in motion. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Jones. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal. And on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, this quarterback got away with that one. You're in field goal range. You can't put the ball in a precarious spot. And here, wrong trajectory, wrong route. He throws the football into a tough situation, and that should have been picked off.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence from this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. moves the Florida State offense on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Working clock with the ground game. Big spin on the run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Jones. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now getting fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right, and I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he out-battles the defender and makes the catch way downfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right there.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Noles come up to the line in a hurry-up.
I know this is not going to matter.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
And this one is caught. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This guy impresses me so much. As a defensive back, you impress me with your makeup speed, your physicality, your ability to react. If this quarterback continues to target this defensive back, I think he might get burned.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. A crucial stop for this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
And there's the handoff. Past the 25. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. And FSU will now spend their 2nd timeout now. They've still got 1 more left to work with. This offense showing their explosive ability. 1 huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now a timeout is taken, but just 5 seconds remaining. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. So think about that, what it took to get here. Never to stumble, always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.